this video, I'm going to explain to you a concept that many think they understand, but very few ever actually pull off. What I'm about to explain is related to the core of attraction, not a cringy trick, not a pickup line, but the real reason a girl feels something for one guy and nothing for another. Let's imagine this. You finally meet up with the girl you really like. You've been waiting for this, maybe for weeks, maybe months. You're on the date and this is your moment. You're being a gentleman, you pull out a chair, you compliment her dress, you even carry her bag, crack a few jokes and ask her about her day. The conversation is flowing, the food is good, and it all feels like it's going well. But something's off. You notice she's not really leaning in, she's smiling but it feels polite. There's no spark, no pull, no tension. And by the end of the night you're left thinking, what did I do wrong? I was nice, I did everything right, so why wasn't she feeling it? Now what I'm about to tell you might sound simple on the surface, but I promise you, 99% of men don't know this. They think they do, but they don't actually get it. Because attraction isn't about being a gentleman, it's not about surface level politeness, it's not about doing things for her, it's about how you make her feel. Take 10 seconds and really think about that. What does it actually mean to make a girl feel something? If your mind instantly goes to make her feel pretty and make her feel taken care of, it's likely you're still in that 99%. Because while those things aren't wrong, they're not the core principles. There are 3 emotional states that if you can trigger them naturally, you'll have a girl not just liking you but really drawn and obsessed with you, wanting to be around you, thinking about you when you're not there, thinking how did you make them feel like that, or what did you do to make them feel that way. And these 3 core principles are, firstly, making her feel like a girl, making her feel like she's the one impressing you, and then making her feel safe but slightly on edge. Let's break down what is meant by these one by one. We as human beings like to play dress up. We pretend we're logical, we act like we're calculated, but the truth is we're emotional creatures. Attraction lives in emotion, not logic, not credentials, not bullet points. It lives in the feeling that someone gives us. And for girls especially, that feeling that they crave more than anything is the feeling of being a girl, truly feminine, soft, desired, energized, held. And now what does feeling feminine or feeling like a girl actually mean? There are 5 main emotional states that make up feminine energy. Playfulness, so being silly, teasing, unpredictable without the fear of judgment. Openness, feeling safe enough to let her guard down emotionally and physically. Being desired, not in a creepy or needy way, but in a way that's controlled and masculine. Emotional expression, being able to freely talk about feelings, laugh loud, vent, and be dramatic without shame. And lastly, being led, being able to relinquish control for a second and trust you to lead the conversation, the vibe, and even the walk to the next place. And when a girl feels all of that, she stops overthinking, she stops evaluating, she just feels. And that is when she can become truly emotionally invested. What most people don't understand is that attraction is not a one-way street. It's not supposed to be the guy always chasing the girl endlessly while she just sits back and takes it all in. The truth is that the dynamic has to be mutual, not just emotionally but energetically. She wants to feel like that she's winning you over too. Why? Because deep down we all want to feel like we're doing well. As human beings, we all crave that sense of validation. We want to feel that our presence is having an effect, and girls are no different. In fact, some of the most magnetic attraction happens when she feels like her effort is working on you, that her energy is pulling you in. Not that she's just being pursued, but she's also doing a good job and that she's earning something back from you. It's like a double reinforcement. Firstly, she feels like she has to try to get you, and then she feels rewarded when it actually works. Because if you can create that environment where she feels challenged in a way that she also has to earn that validation and also has to make an effort to get you, the emotional payoff is much better. It's more earned, more real, and more addictive. So how would you actually go about creating this dynamic? One way is using the push and pull. If you're always giving, always complimenting, always validating, you become predictable, expected, and eventually forgettable. The less you speak, the more your words mean. The less often you call her pretty, the more it actually makes her feel when you finally do. And when she feels that she had to earn that compliment, it doesn't just sound good, it feels powerful. And that's the main thing that we're trying to get at here. So don't always constantly give her green lights, tease her, challenge her, disagree with what she says. So if she asks you if her makeup looks good today, say no. Straight up say no. Say that she could have done her mascara a little bit better, or that the foundation on the certain part looks too strong. Because what guy before you would have said those things? These small moments tell her that you're not easy to impress, that you're not like the other guys, and it slightly pattern breaks inside her mind, and that makes her want to impress you even more. Your attention is valuable. Most girls are used to being chased, they're used to guys giving all the attention without a challenge. But when she meets a guy that doesn't give it all away and actually uses that attention as a currency, as a valued currency, holds his frame, keeps his standards, but still is able to do it in a friendly way that vibes with her, the guy stands out because she makes her feel something that's different. He flips the script. Now this last point might sound wrong at first, but stay with me, because psychologically it's a lot deeper than it sounds. Women don't just want comfort. They crave emotional stimulation. They crave the unknown. They crave the tension between security and uncertainty. If you always give her that 100% safety, that full validation, and that predictability, sadly she will grow bored. Not because she's shallow, but because that emotional rollercoaster of ups and downs is what keeps girls engaged. Let's take a step back for a second. Why do you think so many girls stay with guys that don't treat them well? Why do you think there's so many cases where girls get cheated on, the guy disappears, they show back up and create chaos, but they still stay with them? It's not because they like the pain, it's because those guys, intentionally or not, create drama, unpredictability, emotional intensity. Even when it's unhealthy, they feel something. It makes her feel something. Meanwhile, maybe that ex-boyfriend, the nice guy before him, he gave her that stability, that certainty. On paper, it's perfect. She respected him, but she didn't feel him. I'm not telling you to go cheat and be unloyal or to manipulate her or play games. That's definitely not the solution as well. But what I'm saying is don't give her all that emotional certainty all at once. Let her feel like she could lose you if she doesn't stay emotionally engaged. Let her feel like she has to show up fully to keep your attention. Let her feel like your presence is powerful but never guaranteed. How can you do this? Be unpredictable in unpredictable ways. So don't always reply straight away. Don't always agree with her. Don't always let her know what's coming next. Pull back your attention sometimes, maybe sometimes without a reason. Let her wonder. Use silence as a weapon. Don't always give her what she wants to hear. Tease her, challenge her, and then also soften it. Create that safe danger. The kind where she knows that you'd never intentionally fully hurt her, but where she still has to stay on her toes. When you create this balance, safe but slightly on edge, you give her what most men can't. Emotional security with emotional depth. Think about that one. Emotional security with emotional depth. And that's what will make her crave you. Not just want you, crave you.